Thank you very much. It has been an extremely hot spell of weather, and it continues to the extent that we have another red weather warning, as you've heard, and that means that the red weather, severe weather warnings for this extreme heat are going to continue right through today into tomorrow. And what does that mean? Well, it means there's a matrix system behind our weather warnings. So we've got yellow, amber and red, and the change in terms of how confident we are the weather event's going to happen and how impactful it's going to be. Red is the highest, we're confident it's happening, and we're confident it's going to cause issues. You'll notice a lot of yellows in the charts as well. That's because we're going to see some thunderstorms coming in because the hot weather is starting to break down. But let's take a look at what's been happening so far. We've had the really hot weather affecting many of us across the country yesterday, to the extent that we had our hottest June day on record. So temperatures peaked at 36.1 Celsius in Gosport in the south, and that beat the 1976 hottest day on record. So a really hot spell of weather, but the temperatures are continuing to climb. We could well see higher temperatures as we go through the day today. So this is the scene then behind me. The temperatures as we go through the next few days, we could well see 38 degrees. So these are the maximum temperatures from yesterday. You'll notice Cardiff 33.3. The Wales record for June is 33.8. So we'll probably beat that one today. So the June records are tumbling, not just by day, but by night. And as you can see, the heat is coming up across Spain, France, across parts of Belgium, the Netherlands. Lots of temperature records are being broken across parts of Europe. I've got lots of friends in a little world weather WhatsApp group, and they're letting me know that they've also seen this extreme heat. And we've got more hot weather to come. 38 likely to be the highest we'll see, but there's still a chance we could get a little bit higher than that. A small chance, but it's still there. And that means it's a really unusually hot spell of weather, and we're still at the start of summer. We will see things cooling off into the weekend. We've got a thundery breakdown moving in from the west, and that means we'll see an increasing risk of thunderstorms, but at least it makes things feel a bit fresher, because it's not just hot at the moment, it's really humid. So I've created a little muggy meter which can explain a little bit more, because something we don't often talk about is dew point temperature. Now, the dew point temperatures give an idea of the moisture in the air, and it's the temperature at which the air would be cooled down to be fully saturated. The bigger the number, the more moisture there is in the air. So during 2022, when it was really hot, 40 degrees, the air was about 9 or 10 degrees in terms of dew point, so that's really dry, and it made it a little bit easier to cope. Right now, we're looking at dew point temperatures into the low 20s, so it is oppressively warm. So even if the numbers aren't as high as they were a few years ago, it feels worse, especially when we get those sticky tropical nights.
And talk to us, Kirsty, about tropical nights. What's meant by a tropical night, and you know, why is it still so hot through the nighttime hours?
Well, basically, a tropical night is when the temperatures stay above 20 degrees all night. So that's the official definition. It does mean it's always quite muggy as well. And these are the areas that last night saw a tropical night, where we've got these yellowy golden colours. So we've got Cardiff and Plymouth over 23 degrees. That's the coldest it got all night, which is not cold. That's usually a sort of daytime average at the moment, let's be honest. And the reason it's not cooling down is just because the air is so hot, and especially in towns and cities, it takes a long time for the buildings to let go of the heat that's built up. And if you think that's bad, parts of Spain saw temperatures staying above 30 degrees all night, and I just can't imagine how that must feel, because as I mentioned, the more humid it is, especially at night, the harder it is to sleep. You can't cool down, because we cool down by sweating, and if the air is already very saturated, very moist, there's nowhere for the sweat to go, it can't evaporate, and you can't cool down. So it's really not good, and that's why we have all those weather warnings in place, because it may sound like, oh, it's just summer, why are we going on and on about the hot weather? But it's not a normal summer spell of weather. We're breaking temperature records, and we've got more extreme heat still to come today and into tomorrow.